I'm not saying it's not a good gun, it is. I'm just saying I'd rather have more magazines available to me. That's my neighbor. Give him a woo.
Woo!
That's
a big boy.
That's a damn big gun he's shooting at.
What is that?
I don't know. What's up, guys? It's Jake with TN Tactical coming at you with another video, and today we are looking at the Ruger 9E. Now, this is another wonderful firearm brought to you by my good friend Ian here. He decided to come over for the day and bring this over, and we are very excited to have it here with you. So today, we're going to just do a quick first shots video of this particular pistol, give you our pros and cons, what we like and what we don't like about it, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it and possibly why they may not be making these anymore.
I bought that in 2016 on sale at Ruger Days at a local gun store down here.
How much did you pay for this?
$250.
Okay.
MSRP was $399.
You were telling me earlier, you mentioned that they may not be making this model anymore?
To my knowledge, they do not sell those. If you want one, you're going to have to find somebody that's already bought one. I don't believe they produce those anymore.
Let's give it a shot here today. I know you want to test out some of these hollow points you've got. I'm not going to shoot those hollow points because, God forbid, they're like $3 a round. But if you want to test it out here, you can.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then I'd like to take some of my regular 9mm full metal jacket and give it a shot as well. See how it does.
I agree, TN Tactical.
Okay, if you're a big old boy like me, you might want to get one of these shirts because it really helps cover up some of the, you know, lower areas there.
TN Tactical t-shirts now on sale at Teespring. Good for you if you're a big old boy.
The thing about this is, well, by buying one of these shirts, you help support the channel and do more reviews like this.
Weapons hot. Had a lot more kick than the regular full metal jacket 115 grain that we usually shoot.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it holds 17 rounds.
Yep.
17 plus 1, of course.
I believe the 9E stands for non-extended. I could be wrong. Do not confuse this with the SR9. This is not the SR9. Magazines are not interchangeable with the SR9.
You found this out the hard way?
I found this out the hard way. The only clips that I've ever been able to shoot with this is just this one, which I cannot find anywhere. Search this site, search this site. You will not find a 9E Ruger clip.
Let's go ahead and just establish something real quick. These are magazines, not clips.
Oh, sorry, mags.
If you say clip, it's going to drive them crazy and they're going to say something.
Those mean YouTube people
Yeah.
say real mean things about you.
I might have to take off work Monday
You'll
now,
have
man.
to take off Monday and play Elden Ring or something. I don't know.
All right, so this is the first shots of the Ruger 9E.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, safety. What's that like? Having a little bit of trouble. It's kind of finicky with the aim. Once you get the hang of it, once you dial it in, it seems to be pretty good. So my initial reaction, I like it, feels pretty good. Not a big fan of this trigger. Compared to, like, say, even like a Glock trigger, it feels very, very stiff. Let's get up in here in the trigger so you can see what it's like, okay? So, right here, you pull, 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 and it starts to give. Right at the very end there is where it actually releases. It feels very stiff. It feels stiffer and a little bit harder to control than, say, actually a Glock trigger. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong and biased. Full disclosure, I'm not really the biggest fan of Rugers. I'll tell you why in a second. So right there is a reset. And then you pull, it goes a little bit, and right there at the end. So, kind of a long reset there. Right there. And you'll notice it gives you a little striker indicator here as well. I do like that. Bear's a little bit hot right now. It's also a little bit warm outside, so it could be that. It looks like it's roughly about a 3.5-inch barrel.
Sounds about right.
Pretty awesome little gun. I could see this being good for like a self-defense kind of weapon. despite the trigger being kind of stiff and everything, it feels good around like in your hand. Like the frame feels right, feels like you can get a pretty good grip on it. One thing I want to point out is that there is this nice rubber grip padding in the back here, and that does look like it is interchangeable here. You just pop that pin out and you'll probably have other pads you can put back here for different hand sizes. Giggity. You do have your safety here, so obviously when you see red, it's hot, and you can't put in safe without anything going on. You gotta rack the slide and then you can put in safe. That indicates safe. Red obviously indicates it's unsafe. All right, so kind of start here at like a low ready sort of. Okay, you ready? Very similar to Glock. You get 3 white dots, 1 in the front, 2 in the rear here, and it does all right. It does about as what you expect. Personally, I like to keep the rear sights blacked out, but I mean, honestly, it's kind of like the standard of what you normally see with these sort of carry handguns. Oh, had me a jam there. See it?
Mm-hmm. It's a failure to
Failed
eject.
to eject. So let's fix that real quick here. There we go. Maybe it's because I was sitting there doing that, but I mean, I had a good firm grip on everything, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there. So another thing I want to point out that I don't really like about this particular handgun is the fact that they only, and this is like a Ruger standard thing, it relates to the problem that you had earlier, they only give you 1 magazine out of the box, correct?
One
right?
clip.
Magazine.
You get 1 clip.
If you want to get more magazines, you have to kind of hunt them down. You're probably better off online finding magazines than locally, because it seems like he's saying no one carries these particular magazines, and they're not interchangeable with other Ruger models either. Now, would it be my first choice for a carry gun? No, absolutely not. I think we just proved that point, because this is only the second mag that we've ran through this for me personally, and we've already had a jam. Usually I get a good firm grip on there, it's not an issue. So
Safety's on. Beginning shooting, not bad, but you are going to face some technical difficulties such as jams. I've probably put around 500 rounds through it, and
but you've cleaned it. Remember?
I have cleaned. We've cleaned it together.
So it's not an issue about being too dirty.
No. I've shot Glocks, I've shot Rugers, I've shot Rock Island, I've shot, you know, a lot of handguns. I've never had as many issues out of those guns as I have with this Ruger. Not talking bad about Ruger. I love Ruger, but that particular model, I mean, I've shot SR9s, put 100 rounds through them, never had a jam.
I like Ruger 1022s, I like the Ruger SR22, the handgun 22-1 rifle pistols, but for some reason, I've never had good luck with their 9mm handguns. I don't know why. Yeah. It's always been an issue for me. Not sure why.
I agree 100%. I would like for one more person to shoot this.
All right, your turn.
If he can be summoned.
Yeah.
So you say it's on the paint rather than on top?
Seems like it to me. You do have a rail right here, so they give you just a little notch here, kind of similar to how Glocks have right there and other firearms. So you can mount like a flashlight or like a laser or something like that right here. So that's a very nice feature. I'm glad they included that for you. The safety's all right. You know, it does have the manual thumb safety, but it's whatever. The mag release button feels all right. It's got a little bit of texture there. The texturing here on the handle right here feels really good. I do wish that texturing pattern came all the way up here, right there to where my webbing and my index finger is. I do wish it came all the way up there, but I mean, all in all, it does feel pretty aggressive, but it's not gonna be like skate tape or Talon grips or anything like that. It does feel pretty awesome for an actual stock setup. Yeah, it doesn't have any kind of like feely, grippy texture right here.
Tactile for the safety finger position.
Part of that is because on this side here, that's kind of where when you actually want to take the firearm down, take the slide off and stuff, you wouldn't really be able to have that texture there because that's where they take the slide off, which I'm not going to do today. It's kind of a pain. That's another thing I don't like about Rugers is that to actually take them down and remove the slide, it's a little bit more effort.
Well, I was able to nick the small steel. I don't hate the way the thing shoots. I like that little guy for a cheapie. What was the price again?
So on sale $250, MSRP was $350.
To get out in the range and go bang, I think it's all right.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I agree. The handle feels really chunky. Like we noticed, it has interchangeable back straps, so I would be willing to look and see what comes in case with that. You know, I think my 99 OL, I would be interested, guys in the comments, if you'll help me out here, I'd be interested to know who did the first interchangeable back strap on a handgun. I'd be really curious to know who that was. I was thinking that my 99 OL might be one of the first few. I also could be full of crap. So let me know.
In the comments as well. If you are able to source this magazine, please let us know. 9E, again, it is not interchangeable with an SR9, Glock, Pro Mag, any of those that I've already tried. Let us know.
So overall, I like it. Is it my first choice for a personal defense firearm? Personally, not for me. Why? Because the magazines are very hard to find, and I'm also having a little bit issue with the accuracy with lining up the front rear sight with this particular model. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just having a bad day with it. We did have a failure to eject one time, and we've only put a few mags through this so far. So it's not like my first choice because of that issue with reliability. Want to shoot some?
I was gonna, yeah, maybe like.
Guys, let's go wrap up for this video. Remember, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Do you have a Ruger 9E? Love to hear from you. We will see you next time.
Jake, psych
You know
me
how
up.
to get Ian excited?
Psych me up.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, you did good.